is the part where I wanted to avoid. I'm literally getting sandblasted right now. It's not ideal. So the winds are absolutely howling out here. I'm hunkered behind this berm, just a few meters away from like sandblasting the aircraft, but I want to stay away from that so I don't damage it. But the wind that's measured, both two different wind sensors at the end of the pier and, well, the other end of the pier, both ends of the pier, show about 60 km/h winds, gusting above that, almost nearly 70, plus my handy dandy little wind sensor here, showing that things are howling as well. Now, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get this thing straight up in the air and see how things roll. Up. Get the safety information out of the way. And up we go. Pretty smooth right now, so I'm just behind this berm. And going around the corner here, things are going to get spicy. Let's get this out into the wind and see how things handle. So now we're going to go ahead and turn out and go follow the pier. You can just see real quick how much wind is flying. Strong wind warning right away. There we go. It's telling me to lower it. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and keep on chugging out along the pier and out into the wind and see if we can get some boats to go ahead and track. Just pause for a second, though, to look at the wind moving that sand across the pier right there. Let's switch into the zoom lens just to get that little bit clearer view. Just look at that. That's insane. It's a great example, though, of using the zoom lens so I don't get close to the sand. I will go down there. We'll bring it down a little bit closer for fun. There we go. Let's just see this up close, and then we'll go head out and check out those waves. I mean, just look at this right now. This is hauling. This wind, and yet the drone is stable. Like, I'm not, my hands are off, right? They're not touching the controls. The drone is staying exactly where it needs to stay. Now, there's two factors at play here. When the drone is close to the ground, like over this taking off the landing, it's using the downward-facing optical sensors. That keeps it exactly over the ground and basically use that as a reference point. Now, once it's up in the air, then it's going to use GPS to go ahead and do that instead. And you can see right now it has 32 GPS satellites in view. We're dead into the wind right now, cruising about 26 kilometers an hour, so not making a lot of progress in sport mode very fast. When we come back later on in the video, you'll see that it just simply hauls back down across the pier. Now, in doing these tests for a number of years, one of the things that I always do is ensure that the aircraft is basically down of the wind. In other words, my safety exits are downstream from the wind. So right now, I'm going into the wind going out. I'm moving slightly here so I can go ahead and maintain visual on the aircraft. This is the part where I wanted to avoid. I'm literally getting sandblasted right now. It's not ideal. No problems. Like, stability wise, this is on point. Again, I'm on the zoom lens too. If I go ahead and pull back, see if we can find where the waves are breaking. I'm gonna find some spot here and then we're gonna go into slow-mo. I think this will work right here for slow-mo. I'm gonna go up. I think the slow-mo shots when it's like this just look awesome. So there we go. Pull back a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll be great in slow-mo. So I'm gonna stop this and go into slow-mo. So I hit the little camera there, slow motion. There we go. It's at 120, 200 frames per second down the bottom. I can go to 4K and then keep at 100 frames per second, but I'm gonna go to 120, 200 frames per second and then hit record, get this centered the way I like it. And there we go. See that for a couple seconds. Obviously I have to wait for the wave break to happen. And I am just getting absolutely covered in sand here, in sandblasted. Very, very fine sand. Hopefully the controller is pretty well, I'll go down and get a little closer here view. It is again gusting up to 60, nearly 70 kilometers an hour. And we can do the same thing if we zoom in again to the 3x, also maintaining, by the way, that 180, 200 frames per second. That's the cool thing about the Air 3 is that both cameras are effectively created equal for virtually all functions on the camera. Versus in the past with a lot of other units where they had dual cameras, the secondary telecamera was often considered like sloppy seconds. And it's super cool to go ahead and have that be basically, fully capable across all things. D-Log, etc. is always there. And let's go get some footage out here of the lighthouse. Oh man, those are some insane waves out there. Absolutely insane waves. I'm gonna keep kind of out and a bit away, and I'm on the 3x lens right now, so I think we're gonna go back to slow motion mode here to catch some of this stuff. I don't see the boats coming out quite yet. I really want to get those boats as they break through the waves. Probably have to come in for a different battery for that, which is fine. But let's bring this down. I'm also gonna bring I just realized yesterday I was shooting kind of late afternoon. I'm gonna bring the exposure back down again, a bit overexposed there. Sorry about that. Totally did not notice the comp was set up higher from last night. But there we go. Just go right here. Come on, give me a wave. Give me a wave. Maybe this one right here. Come on, will it break or break too early? There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. There we go. That's what we're talking about. With the, oh yeah, with it all in the background there, that is looking really, really nice. And you can see that the lifeguards are in the background. I'm gonna keep it right here. I'm feeling pretty good about this spot. I know I'm high enough over the pier that I'm not gonna get too much spray into the aircraft. I should be anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty good where I am right now. The way the winds are breaking, that's nice. So let's go out. I'm just gonna show you doing a quick shot around the pier. Sorry, around the, get out of the way. So, to show that this all works the same way here, we're gonna highlight this lighthouse, not the pier, obviously, the lighthouse. And I'm gonna start that, oh, I don't wanna do that, I wanna do a roundy round. So I'm gonna do it in circle. There we go. And it's gonna let it roll, right? Not touching it. It's gonna get some absolutely stunning footage of that. Super smooth. I'm gonna bring down the gimbal a little bit, so I look a little bit lower there. Not really gonna listen to me, but we go around this. Generally what you'll see happen in the wind right here, I'm also keeping an eye on the battery, by the way, 40%. It'll come back super darn fast because it's with the wind, but I generally don't want to keep it out there, you know, down to like 20% or anything like that. I'm usually the guy who will do that. You know, normal flying, I'll bring it right down to like 12, 10%, but I want to have, in case something goes wrong, I want to have kind of a safety margin there. So as soon as we complete this loop, we'll start working our way back. I got 2 more battery packs, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here, and after I land this thing and show you how that all works, I'm going to go ahead and burn 2 more batteries out there, just chasing cool stuff. The lifeguards come back in on their little inflatable boat. Oh, we lost it. Hold on. I got confused. What's up there, little buddy? That's not the right thing. Let's see. I think it got confused on that. Come on, that's what we want. I'm gonna get a little more altitude, a little more down, and we'll start it right here again. Let it go around. But again, once it's like 25%, we're coming back with this thing. But it should haul back, absolutely haul back. Oh, it's struggling to complete the loop right now. You can see how slow it's going, 10 kilometers an hour into this. It's making it around. Come on, little buddy, you can do this. Still really good signal. Oh man, this sand in my eyes. It's gonna be, yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. I don't like how low it's getting, and it's really having a hard go of this. I'm gonna go to the one by length instead. Usually it works better. Let's see, here we go. Okay, come on, you got that? Good. And go. 3rd time's a charm, I'm hoping. There we go. Now we're moving around here. Seems to have locked well. You got to understand, what we saw there was not a failure due to the wind. That was 100% a failure of object recognition. Using the zoom lens, there may be a little bit of sprinkling from some occasional rain on the lens that's causing some having some object recognition problem there. DJI does use object recognition of this and basically trying to figure out what it looks like, but you can see now, super clean all the way around. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting it do its thing. I'm guessing in a cleaner day with more light, less potential, you know, sprinkling for rain, that I would have done that on the first shot right as is. You can see 84% about to come back on this. Then we will stream it on back down. So almost 90%. Come on, you can do this. Finish it up. Move it all the way around, and then we're gonna haul down the pier. I'm gonna gently fly out and down the pier so that if I need to land sooner, it's close by. Come on, give me the 100% so I can go. There we go. Okay, so bringing it back into video mode. We will always record just in case something interesting happens along the way. And let's go. Cancel that to RGH, low battery. Great. So in this case, actually, because the batteries go lower, I'm gonna bring it straight across. And just look at this now. Watch our speed as we go up. Man, the winds are getting stronger and stronger here. I'm gonna go back here and landing spot in a second as it's flying back towards us. Just so we don't get a bunch of sand in the drone. That's not ideal, of course. Cruising straight on back to us. 20%, plenty of battery there. Should be back in probably about 30 seconds is my guess. It's nice and, oh, thank you. Out of the hell that is, that's wind and sand. Here we go. We'll put it here for now. The camera almost back, 20%, good, exactly where I want to be. And now, quick note, if you are finding this video interesting, funny, entertaining, or something like that, just give it a like at the bottom, or check out my other Air 3 videos, or my other drone videos in the wind testing up in the corner there. So here we are, bringing ourselves back down. We'll just be there. I'm gonna go into normal mode now, so in case I screw something up, I don't crash into anything obstacle avoidance wise. We've got plenty of battery, 18% to pull this off. There we go. bring it down. I'll put it right in front of the camera. Closer. How close can we get without hitting the camera on landing? Don't want to like plunk the lenses over. Yeah, see a little bit. I mean, look at this. It's still getting the wind come and cut through here, just not the stand. But it's very, very nice. A little bit over, and let's go down. Well, I'm gonna get close to GoPro. There we go. Yeah. Boom. Success. No problems at all. Now, you may be wondering why this works. Obviously, we're way above the wind speed for the Air 3. The wind speed is specified at 12 meters a second, but the key thing to understand here is that the aircraft's maximum speed in the US and other places is 21 meters a second. Here in Europe, it's listed as 19 meters a second. Both of those values are just above the maximum wind speed that I'm seeing today in gusts. So thus, we're pretty much solid. Otherwise, I see the ship just leaving now, finally getting out of the locks there, and I'm going to chase it out there on the new battery pack and see how things roll. Battery-wise, keep in mind that you're obviously flying in nearly 60-70 kilometer winds, so you're going to burn through batteries a heck of a lot faster. Also, when you're recording, you're going to burn through batteries a lot faster as well. Anyways, with that, have a good one and enjoy the rest of the footage.